Hola, the Cascada Cafe Retiro. Here is my administrator, Hector, and his wife, Jenny. What we're doing today is she's getting ready to bake bread. There's Alex in front of the oven. What she's doing right now, she cooked corn yesterday. So she cooked corn and left it just in the pot to cool off. And today he is passing it through the molino. So he's grinding it down manually, the corn. And they use this, they use corn, the Colombians use corn to do arepas, they use corn to do many things. It's a real staple in their food. I will continue the video in a minute. Here is the milk from our neighbor's cows that Hector went to get just this morning. And Jenny already put the wood inside the oven. She also tried to fix a little bit this old dilapidated oven, which will be reconstructed probably in a week or two. So once so here they are continuing to moler, grind down the corn. Once they're done, they will mix it in with the milk, and I'll see if there's anything else to this recipe. Oh, over here there is yucca. So she's already cooked yucca. Yucca is a plant that grows almost wildly around here. It's like a potato. The roots of yucca, which is a beautiful plant, create these potato type roots. And this stuff is also used in all kinds of dishes, Colombian dishes. So she will be also grinding down, passing it through the molino, this yucca, and mixing it all up with the milk, with the corn, and then making bread with that. That is their typical bread with the base of corn. There go the workers, back to work. And of course, Benito is ahead of them. He goes off with Hector and he makes sure that they do their job. He loves the farm. There behind in the pastures is our neighbor, and that's where the milk that we are using came from. And here in front of me is the Sacha Inchi. That's growing all over here is the Sacha Inchi, which I'm going to bring in the camera. There it is, the beautiful plant of Sacha Inchi. Here is another view of the Sacha Inchi cultivos that we established. So far, I think we have a little more than a hectare of Sacha Inchi. Down below there, where, I don't know if the camera will capture it, but there are banana plants, and the banana plants are in the coffee fields. So all the way down to the bottom, in front of the house, which is the neighbor's house, is this property. And the coffee goes all the way down there, and on to the right, where there's a little bit of a patch of soil, we are starting another hectare of cultivos of Sacha Inchi. So there's our neighbor, that's his farm. There, the cows are over there, and again I'm going to go take the camera back to the grinding down of the yucca. So here is Jenny now passing the yucca through the molino. It's a little harder, she says, than grinding down the corn. You have to actually push it down. It's very sticky, very starchy, and if you do not have yucca, which many cooks don't have yucca, because yucca, if you don't have land, you don't have yucca, then they use a type of flour that is, it is flour that's extracted from yucca in boxes. You can buy that and also put it into the recipe instead of the actual yucca. But this particular bread is going to be totally organic. Here is the yucca plant. This is an old one. You can see it's quite large, and there are the roots. And if you dig here into the roots, you will remove these potato type roots. As I said, they get to be quite big, and this particular plant, because it's so old, the roots of this yucca will be huge. That's why Jenny had so much yucca, because we had to cut it down. We have this yucca literally growing wild. There's another one right there in front of me. And down this ravine, there's just tons of yucca. It just spreads like naturally, and it grows this natural, beautiful potato that's used for many, many dishes. There's our beautiful cascada. And here is my fire pit, where I sit every night enjoying the fire and the sound of this cascada, which I will stop talking, and hopefully you will hear the sound of the cascada.